Hello and welcome to this week's Little Ones with me, Mrs. Stuck. Down below you'll find a list of the songs and rhymes that we use in this week's Little Ones. It also gives you the times in which they appear in the video. So if you have a particular favorite, you can skip ahead to that one directly. I also give little tidbits and modifications in using some of the songs and rhymes. If you have a newborn, I'm not going to do the same type of motions that you would if you had a 6-month-old or even a 2-year-old. But I try to make sure to mention that whenever I introduce them. So Little Ones is designed to be a lap-sit story time with your child. Younger siblings, older siblings, they're welcome to enjoy as well. They can use and do the motions with a puppet or a stuffed animal, or even with each other. If your child doesn't necessarily want to do everything like this, wait, Bitsy, let me do it holding you.
Okay.
Feel free to do two things. One, you could just stop the video and just let your child do something else that they're interested in at the moment and come back at a later time. Or you can let them do what they're doing and you can just continue to watch to learn the rhymes and songs, see some motions that you can do with it, or just get some ideas that you can do later whenever the child is a little bit more interested. I hope you enjoyed this week's Little Ones. Make sure to subscribe to the Charlotte Library's YouTube channel and come back often. We'll have lots more for you. Patty cake. With this traditional nursery rhyme, you pat, prick, and mark it with a B. I show you how to do this in two ways. One, with your hand, and then two, on the back of a child. Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, prick it, mark it with a B. Put it in the oven for baby and me.
Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, prick it, mark it with a B. Put it in the oven for baby.
On the back. Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it,
Good job.
mark it with a B. Put it in the oven for baby and me. Choo Choo. This is a song where we go around and we say our names, acting like we are going to each other's house in a train. While I pause, let your child say his or her name, and you can also add in names of friends they have or family members to continue and extend this rhyme. Choo 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 up the railroad track. Choo 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 choo, then we come right back. First we go to Mrs. Duck's house and then we go to house and then we go to house and then we go to house and then we come right back, back. Choo 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 up the railroad track. Choo 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 choo, then we come right back. From Wobbleton to Wobbleton. This is a traditional nursery rhyme that I show you how to do in 3 ways. First, I show you how to do it as a lift. My child weighs too much to do it as a lift, so unless you're really wanting to lift a 20, 30, 40 pound child from side to side, you're welcome to. I didn't here, but you just go lifting them from side to side and then up and down for 15 miles. And then I show you how to do it as a lap bounce, which you can do with any weighted child. And then lastly, I show you how to do it as an egg shaker, and you are beating to the rhythm. From Wobbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wobbleton, from Wobbleton to Wobbleton, from Wobbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. Or 45. From Wobbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Can we go faster? You want to do it faster? Okay, get ready. From Wobbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wobbleton, Wobbleton to Wobbleton, from Wobbleton to Wobbleton, 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wobbleton, from Wobbleton to Wobbleton, Wobbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. Way up high in the apple tree. This is a rhyme that you can do in a number of different ways depending on the age of your child. You can do it as a simple finger play, like we do first with a scarf, just to add a little bit more interest to the rhyme and use it to pretend that it is the apple. But you can do it without the scarf and just use your hand balled up to act like the apple. But you can also do it as a lift with an infant. I do it here with my 2.5-year-old son. And it's a bit of a struggle, but it's still immensely fun for everybody. Way up high in the apple tree, I saw a little apple smiling down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the apple. It was way up high in the apple tree. I saw a little apple smiling down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the apple. It was good. Way up high in the apple tree, I saw a little baby smiling down at me. I shook that tree as gently as I could, and down came the apple. It was good.
You were yummy now.
Yay! The Itsy Bitsy Spider. This is a traditional song that is a favorite among parents, caregivers, educators, and children. It's a perfect way of teaching things from science and nature to size and, like I show you here, in volumes of sounds. Here we do the Incy Wincy Spider in a soft voice with small motions. Then we do the Itsy Bitsy Spider with regular size motions. And then we do the Great Big Spider with a deep voice and big motions. I brought some friends with me. This is the beautiful little black spider. And this is a great big giant tarantula spider. We're going to sing the Itsy Bitsy Spider. We're going to first start off with singing in a soft, quiet voice. And we're going to do the Incy Wincy Spider. And we're going to do little bitty motions. And then we're going to do the Itsy Bitsy Spider. And I'm going to do it with my friend here. And then we're going to do the Great Big Spider. Deep voice, big motions, and I'm going to use my tarantula. First, we're going to do Incy Wincy in a soft voice. The Incy Wincy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Oh no! Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the Incy Wincy Spider went up the spout again. Alright, we're going to do the Itsy Bitsy Spider now. Now I have a puppet. If you don't have a puppet of a spider at home, you can just make owls. And you make your spider go up. You can also just put your thumbs and your index fingers together and kind of pinch them to make your spider. Whichever way you feel comfortable doing. Since I have an Itsy Bitsy Spider, I'm just going to use him. We're going to sing in a regular size voice. The Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Oh no! Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the spout again. we're going to do the great big spider with a deep voice. So if you don't have a great big spider, you can go like this. We're going to do big motions. But since I have my beautiful tarantula, he's been laying on his back, I'm going to do big motions with him. A great big spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the great big spider went up the spout again.
This little piggy. In this traditional nursery rhyme, you can have your child do this on your toes or fingers, or you can do it on the fingers or toes of your child. Each little digit is going to be a piggy. And the way my mom raised me with doing this song, we would go all the way from our toes, and then we would go wee, 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 all the way home. And on the word home, she would tap me on the nose. And so that's what my children and I do. But you can do it however you want.
This little piggy went to the market.
No, me.
This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went
Red.
wee, 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 all the way home. Okay. This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. This little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. Higglety, Pigglety, Pop. This is a nursery rhyme that you can do either as a bounce or you can use it with an egg shaker like we show you here. But whether you use it as a bounce, an egg shaker rhyme, or you're just saying it, it's fun to begin slow and then build up in speed. There are quite a few unique words in this rhyme, and it is just so fun to say and to challenge yourself to say it even faster and to watch your child attempt to say it as well. Higglety, Pigglety, Pop. The dog has eaten the mop. The pig's in a hurry, the cat's in a flurry. Higglety, Pigglety, Pop. Higglety, Pigglety, Pop. The dog has eaten the mop. The pig's in a hurry, the cat's in a flurry. Higglety, Pigglety, Pop. Higglety, Pigglety, Pop. The dog has eaten the mop. The pig's in a hurry, the cat's in a flurry. Higglety, Pigglety, Pop. Higglety, Pop. The dog has eaten the mop. The pig's in a hurry, the cat's in a flurry. Higglety, Pigglety, Pop. Higglety, Pigglety, Pop. The dog has eaten the mop. The pig's in a hurry, the cat's in a flurry. Higglety, Pigglety, Pop.
Pease Porridge. This is a very old nursery rhyme that is fun to say. It's almost like a tongue twister. I use it here with an egg shaker. I was using the egg shaker to not just use for rhythm, but to help accentuate the syllables that make up the words. However, when I got especially fast, I wasn't shaking at every syllable in the word. However, you can on your own time, with your own shaker or rattle or clapping, really hone in on showing that it's peas porridge hot to break up those words. Egg shaker. Peas porridge hot. Peas porridge cold. Peas porridge in the pot, 9 days old. Peas porridge hot. Peas porridge cold. Peas porridge in the pot, 9 days old. Peas porridge hot. Peas porridge cold. Peas porridge in the pot, 9 days old. Peas porridge hot. Peas porridge cold. Peas porridge in the
a pot 9 days old.
This is the way we wave goodbye. This is our goodbye song. We hope to see you next time.
This is the way we wave goodbye, wave goodbye, wave goodbye. This is the way we wave goodbye, goodbye until next time. This is the way our hands say goodbye, our hands say goodbye, our hands say goodbye. This is the way our hands say goodbye, goodbye with a clap, clap, clap. This is the way our knees say goodbye, our knees say goodbye, our knees say goodbye. This is the way our knees say goodbye, goodbye with a tap, tap, tap. This is the way we wave goodbye,